Ah, yes. Okay. I'm about to get loaded. Loaded like a gun. Sipping on this, drinking on that. Morning to you. What's up, chat? That is very tart. But I don't care. I got everything I need. Whew. Been busy with Arthur, man. Let me let him rest for a second. Let him sit down. I've been getting all this stuff. He had big list of stuff that needed to grab. Oh, there's my stuff. And I've been hunting like a motherfucker. God damn, I've been hunting. And all over the place hunting. Found good spots for this and that. We'll hear a funny story before we jump up from this thing and go back into the wilderness. The great wild beyond. The great green yonder. God's backyard. I was trying to do, still am. I'm going to go back to this other spot and see if it works, because there's literally one animal that I need for one spot, because I've been fixing up the camp. I told you, like getting everything done before we even leave this place. So we'll start with John. As you look to your left, you'll notice our friend John Marston's tent. Over here, he sleeps by himself because his family is not yet a unit. He does not believe that that child is his, so he takes his own refuge over here. And if you'll notice, right next to his bed, there's a very thick blanket on the floor. That is 2, not 3, but 4 boar pelts. Perfect, of course. Donated to our good friend, free of charge, of course, and used very frequently. Among the other items in here are other things to make his place feel a little more like home, all provided by our friend Arthur Morgan. And if you look at his, we have a very nice ram. Oh shit, what's going on over here?
Do some work, dearie. This isn't a holiday camp.
Damn. Did she slap her or something? You okay?
Silly old thing.
And she ain't doing it either. She said, fuck you, bitch. Oh wait, no, she is. You have to sew a sock.
Don't let Grimshaw get to you.
She's just so mean sometimes.
It's
Her
all
bark's
good.
worse than her bite. Well, I should get back to it.
All right.
Yeah, take it easy, girl. You only pretty one here. Can't have you all mad and shit. Back to lifestyles of the broken desperate. She does. She needs some drugs. Ain't nobody trying to deal with that shit early in the morning. Some crazy old bitch with half a face screaming at you about get back to work. Bitch, I ain't trying to sew socks. I'm trying to rob motherfuckers. Get gold. What's wrong with you? You living in the past. I'm in 1910, bitch. You living in 1830. Poor and unfortunate. The down and out. Them downtrodden. Don't you look at them sideways. They may take the shoelaces right out your shoes. Yeah, I've been all over the place. I got tons of vests, a bunch of clothes from animal pelts and shit. Hunting's where it's at, man. It's very just so satisfying. Tracking something down, finding the right angle, then bang! Guinness Book of No Records! You hold the record for nothing! You're a nobody! You're gonna die and nobody's gonna know it! No one will visit your grave. Oh man, that's why you got to be like Frank. They'll be like, I forget why they said it to him, but he was like, "What the hell are you talking about? Nah, when I'm dead, just throw me in the trash." They're like, "What? Yeah, a dead body's like a piece of garbage. Burn me, beat me, fill me up with jelly. I don't give a fuck. I'm dead. When you're dead, you're dead." He's like, "What? That's not gonna be me when I'm dead. What you talking about? Nah, just throw me in the garbage when you're done." They were like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, a dead body's like a piece of trash. Burn me, beat me, fill me up with jelly. I don't care. When you're dead, you're dead. Throw me in the dumpster." Yes. Fucking. What did he say about that guy? Wayne. Oh, here comes this guy. Where's my money, Frank? I want my money. The hell are you eating? What? This? Snake meat. Snake meat, yes. Snake meat. Yes, see? Yeah, yeah, you're dying, you dumb bastard. Yeah, give me that sandwich. Hey, let me taste some of this. Damn, somebody dying too. Remember, give me that sandwich, you bastard. Let me see what this is all about. Hey, this is pretty good. Oh shit, now I'm dying. Oh man. So, check this shit out. Change the direction. My favorite character that isn't playable, which is this old man laying on the floor right here, Hosea. Apparently, everyone is saying he may be the reason Arthur has tuberculosis. Because this man is clearly infected with something and he's coughing everywhere. His favorite spot, somebody said, is this table over here. And if you look at it, let's go first person for a second. If you take a gander, look at all this blood on the motherfucking table. He's been coughing on this thing like all the time. So they were saying the guy that coughs in Arthur's face may not have given it to him, but it may be Hosea, somebody who he actually spends more time with and would have never suspected to actually get it from him. He's constantly talking about how many years do I have left? You guys need to do this. You guys need to do that. Take care of yourself. Right? Yeah, he is dying for real. That man is a corpse in front of us.
Hello, Arthur.
What up, girl?
Hello, Arthur.
Hey, what's up? See, everybody's friendly now because I got the whole camp buzzing. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, check this out. See, I got this little thing to sit on by the log chair, whatever you want to call it. It's 2 wolf pelts. And then I'm working on the other one that goes on that white crate to him, over by him. It's going to be another thing over there to sit on. And then I got a perfect cowhide from my other buddies to sleep on over here. And if you look down at that banjo, there's some snakeskin to put on it. So it's all special now. And then up on top of their little thing, I got some decoration. That's a wolf skull on the top. Right? Everything's coming together. And then Pearson's wagon is filled to the brim, I believe. Like, I don't think I can even... I think I could fill it up a little more, but I ain't gonna do it right now. All I got is $16. I've been spending it all on the camp. Everybody gets something. I bought that chicken coop in the back right there so that all the chickens don't run all over the goddamn camp. I got our own stable over here. That's where our Reaper's checking out. Right? It does. It makes it more like home. And then I got my shit all hooked up too. I got like, see the little blue rag sitting on my shelf to give it a little more aesthetically pleasing feel. I got a perfect ram skull and a alligator skull right above my bed. I gotta get one thing and it's gonna go on the floor. And then another thing and it's gonna go on this wardrobe spot. And then my spot will be done. There's a more stuff over in the corner here, but I ain't gonna go through all that shit. It's a lot going on here. You see it. Reaper's still kicking. He still got shit going on. I got a special ointment that I learned how to craft. So I've been giving him that. Let's plan out this next trip. Oh shit. Yes, he is enormous. This horse, I love hunting with this horse because he can carry tons of shit back home and he doesn't get tired. He's meant for fucking big journeys and shit. All he does is work. I gotta remember where I was. When I killed that ox, though. Where the fuck was I? For sure, yeah, absolutely. Please do, yes. I'm just trying to figure out where we're gonna go. So, perfect timing. Where was that ox? I found him yesterday. I was over by someone's farm. Shit. I was gonna told myself I'd remember too. Where the hell was I? Oh, see, I've been real busy over here. Think. I was at somebody's house. And then I went outside their cave. And oh, I remember now. I remember. It was that place where shit got weird. Okay, if that's me, then it's east. What's this? Whoa, no! Oh man. No more coffee can stuff?
How you doing,
I
boy?
done got me a chick. I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a
Yeah,
chick. I
you
got
all
a
right there,
chick.
boy?
Sheesh.
You
Money
okay,
on
boy?
my friends. I got money on my mind. No, I cannot change.
Yep.
And do not ask me why.
You're a good boy.
Get on the Lord.
Yeah.
Get swift
There,
in
boy.
here. That shit's supposed to be coming back with 72 episodes, spanning the course of, I believe they said 3 seasons? Because then that would put us at 5.
Easy, boy. Whoa.
I like those.
Easy, boy. Good boy. Okay.
Like, whippity, 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 whippity.
Yeah.
I've been pretty much going at this in
Good
the
boy.
best way possible. I haven't been doing no bullshit. I don't fuck with nobody. If you say some wild shit to me, I probably won't kill you. I've been just tying people up and leaving them, you know, in the wilderness or wherever I find. Oh man, I found a really weird thing I had never seen or found before. There's tons of stuff still in this thing, but all the way up here, I was fucking around. Exactly, that is exactly what I'm doing. I have no bounties at all. They can't get me for nothing if they don't know I exist. Where was that thing? There was a guy. Okay, remember in there it is. Remember in the city Saint Denis, like the New Orleans little spot. There was a French guy. He was little. He was a painter, and he was painting like all these guys' wives and mothers and sisters and daughters naked and all this shit. And people were getting a little outraged. And then we helped him out of two scrapes where two husbands were going to beat him up on separate occasions for sleeping with their women. Okay. Okay, good. Remember him. You see this little drawing Arthur made of a face rock up here? This doesn't do it justice for what this in the mountain, because I'm sure you can read topography as well as I can. You see how it does an incline this way and it continues up and up and up and up. This is extremely high up, and it is no way like to just get there. There's a secret path behind this fucking thing. I was riding around on this road and just saw that there was a corpse X on the top of the mountain, and I was like, okay, let's see what that is. Couldn't find out a way to get up there for a while, but when I finally did, it was a man that hung himself. And then, hold on, we can still actually ride around. Um, it was a man who hung himself, and
Yeah.
he left a note on him. But the face thing, the man is a sculptor. He was sculpting this chick's face in the rock, and then didn't finish. He only put like half of it. He put her face in it, but like where her hair was about to start, he stopped. And then he hung himself. And I thought this was like really weird, so I fucking checked him out. I looked at it for a while, and then I shot his rope. He fell down. I checked his pockets, and he had a letter. Turns out, he doesn't say it specifically, but he absolutely talks about the guy. He's like that horrible little French, so he had a whole bunch of weird shit he named him for. Yes, he was in love with the chick, sculpted this bitch's face in the mountain, almost got done, and then found out that the little French dude scooped her up and fucked her. And then he was like, God damn it, life is meaningless. And then was like, I just did all of this for nothing. And then hung himself like, I'm gonna die with my creation. It was really weird. But Interesting nonetheless. And of course, you nailed it. Yes. The little French dude, man. I don't know. He's got game. He's got some serious game on him. He knows what he had to use that mouth. Scooping up all the damsels.
Yeah.
Right now we're on a little mission for those Frenchies. Oh, wee wee, frog legs and baguettes. A revolution, but never war. You know, I saw a weird stat or fact historically about France, and is that they were still using the guillotine when the very first Star Wars movie came out. Pepe Le Pew is no longer relevant, man. You can't show that shit on TV anymore. Parents will go nuts. A guy that doesn't know how to say or accept the word no. Exactly. That cartoon would never fly today. So many people be offended. I mean, maybe you could bring that character back because that was like his staple, and you'd have to change it a little. But if you reinvented that into today, you would never get that cartoon fucking on the air. You'd be like, all right, give me the pitch meeting for your little cartoon. All right, well, he's a chipmunk that's very passionate. He's a loving guy. All right, I like it. What else is he? Well, he always sees this, one chick or, a different one. We'll have a different lady animal. But every time he sees one, he falls madly in love with her and has to have her. It's like, oh, cool. So he's like a romantic. Yeah, he'll grab on her and kiss her even while she's smacking him in the face and clawing his eyes out. Like, wait, what? Yeah. They never want him. He's always just a raping kind of guy. Like, so what's the message here? Oh, that if you try hard enough, a woman will eventually just give up and you'll get what you want. That's the lesson Peppy teaches the kids. Just keep trying to rape and you'll finally get her. Like, she'll just give up. That cartoon was so fucked up. But you notice the rape statistics didn't go up with our generation because of that fucking cartoon. It did not happen, so you can't say that influencers are smart enough to know the difference. Just like I know not to stand on one end of a plank, saw off the other end that's supposed to be attached, and then expect my ass to stay up in the air. Like, it just don't work like that. I can't drop a safe on someone's head and then expect them to just get stars. Like, we were smart enough as kids to know this shit, but Tide Pod children, fucking fire challenges, the Drake challenge with your car driving, fucking me, re, love me, and then you crash your shit. Thank you. That's why they're cartoons. So you can have those moments where you're like, I'm gonna drink a bottle of glue so that everything that I eat gets stuck in my fucking stomach and I can get fat faster. Like, that's cartoon logic right there. They ruined it for us. They absolutely did. Like, you can't do nothing anymore. All they're gonna do is be like, oh, I wanna do that. And then when they get fucked up, where did you see that? Well, on TV. Oh, that goddamn television. I remember one Futurama did it best though, because they were like, the robot Bender, he got famous and got on TV, and all kids started emulating his horrible behavior. And at first, he was like, well, you can't get mad at me if kids are just emulating, what's going on TV. I'm pretty cool. And then he realizes, like, they stole his shit using his style. And he's like, hey, wait a minute, this is my stuff. We can't let this go on. I should not be allowed on television. Thank you. I'm gonna freeze the fucking water in my house so I can ice skate through it. Barefoot, of course. No skates. Read it. He was like, we're the only, I think it was Bill Burr. I'm pretty sure it was Bill Burr that I think about it. He was like, we're the only species that protects the weak. He's like, you never see lions protecting one of them that has a little cough, and they're like, oh, come here, man, we got to get you some throat lozenges, or they make sure that incest does not happen. Like, they're like, yo, you can't fuck any of these bitches. You got to go find your own. Like, we ain't having no grandkids. You just can't do that shit. And as harsh as it may sound, it's very justifiable. It's like you can't do it. It is never a good idea. Where is that goddamn house? Oh wait, maybe it's Southfield Flats. Actually, I'm almost positive it is, now that I think about it. Yeah, I never ever see that shit. I'll see compassion from animals, but like, they know when not to fucking keep certain fucking parts of their
There,
people.
boy.
Like, that one ain't gonna make it. Exactly, like if you weak, you gotta get you.
How you doing, boy?
Like you're just food at that point. Someone just hasn't found you yet, but
Okay,
you're gonna
boy.
be food. No Down syndrome.
Yep.
Oh, I would pay good money to hear a Down syndrome lion roar for a while, just to see what it would sound like. I would actually pay to see that. I'd be like, let me just observe. I'll give you all the fucking data you need on this animal. Just let me be the one that does it. I need this. Oh my god. They'd probably be so friendly, happy all the time and shit. They don't make them. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Even dogs will try and eat certain puppies, and you're like, why is it trying to eat that puppy? It's like, it knows that one ain't gonna
There,
be the
boy.
one. It's a runt. Something ain't right with it. Got a heart defect, kidney don't work, stomach in the wrong place, asshole ain't there. Something wrong with it.
Easy there.
Like that one is not the pick of the litter.
Slow it up.
I heard this fucker on the radio today. They were all like, so what would be your song when you were coming up to bat? Like what music are they gonna play for you when you go up to the thing? And the best one, everybody had okay ones, and there was a couple good ones, but the best one was the guy that goes, he started playing It's Raining Men, and everyone starts laughing, and he's like, I'd go up there, I'd smack a little bit of dirt off my cleats, do a couple high kicks, slide up there, and then oh man, that was a jam right there. Slam, stop it up, let the boys, slam, stop it up. Well, it's the next one. That little crazy fucker with the eye, fucking sticky fingers. Well, they have a new ox here, but it ain't good enough to kill. It's only 2 stars. I need a 3-star. But at least he came back. But they were fucking dying laughing when that fool said it. Because he's gay. So they were just like, of course you would pick that fucking song. And he was like, It's Raining Men, that'd be my song. Everybody would go nuts when they heard it. And then they would just wait until it was my turn to come back up to bat so they could go crazy all over again.
Good boy.
I was like, I can absolutely see that shit happening in fucking Dodger Stadium. Like, and now, up to bat, Algernon Plantfag Boy. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. Then he comes out there
You
with his
all right
custom-made
there, boy?
outfit that don't look like the rest of everybody else's. It's all bedazzled and shit. Starts doing his little high kicks. Crowd's just screaming, yeah! Yeah! Everybody's just drunk off their ass. They don't care what's happening. They're just glad to be outside and seeing some weird shit out. They're like, he's from LA! Like, change the lineup so we can see him twice. Make him a designated hitter and a regular one.
You're all right.
Plant Fact Boy. Nickname
That's
Twinkle
it.
Toes. Oh shit. Of course he'd be here. He has to be. We're the only place that would accept him and let him be weird as hell. Probably go out there in the fucking YMCA construction worker outfit. His baseball bat is rainbow colored and shit. It'd be the greatest show on earth. They'd just sell out tickets just for him.
You all right?
People would do cover songs of his theme song. Absolutely.
Okay.
Everyone's always trying to be more weird than the next person. So you tell somebody, oh, I once got bit by a dog. And they'll be like, oh, I once got chased by 10 dogs and I had to fight off 3 of them. Like, really?
Yep.
Yeah. And then I ended up having sex with them. Like, wait, what? Like, goddamn, I'm just trying to talk about some regular shit. You bringing up fucking dogs and shit? Why you trying to be so weird? Exactly. I am perfectly weird enough. I don't need to add no extra nonsense to my life. Exactly. Because if you're too weird.
Who are you?
What's up,
It's
John?
me.
Yeah, don't. You don't want to know. I done scoped out a place for a robbery. They do not have the right animal in their front yard at the moment, so I'm gonna come back in the morning. There's
Hello,
that
Arthur.
drunk ass Karen. What up, drunk ass Karen? I like Karen. You know what's crazy? One night I was fucking around with the camp. I popped up around, I guess it was like 1 a.m. or midnight maybe. Only the people who drink were up. It was the dude, the old guy, Uncle, her, not Pearson. What's that guy's name? The Reverend. I can't think of Swanson. He was awake, and it was one more person. I can't think of who it was though. It was like 4 people up. That was only the people who drink. They was all singing their own songs in different corners of the fuck. It was pretty funny. There he is right there.
Really, I was. I forgot that I was doing God's work.
Wait, what's he talking about?
That I was God.
You got some good stories.
What a terrible, arrogant fool.
Right?
I was.
All the drunks unite.
Man of God. And then I met that little sticky black devil. Those little lumps of hell. Just a little back pain. Oh, this'll make it feel better. A gift from the gods. And then it got me by the throat. You all know that. You all laugh at me.
I will laugh at you.
Pity and
Hiya,
despise me, I'm sure, but
What the?
forgive me.
Take your little ass to bed. What time is
At
it?
least forgive
Nigga,
me
it's like
because
midnight.
all the silly
Then
things
again,
I do,
Jack
all
lives
the
with
lying
criminals and
the
murderers. Ain't
scheming,
nobody enforcing no
somehow
curfew
all
on
it
no
isn't
boy.
me. Or if it is, it isn't all of me. There's a different, better me. Inside of here, Dutch sees it. And that's why he puts up with me when I'm sure the rest of you would cast me adrift. And that's why I love him. Because he can forgive.
Bro, I saw his
Even
his
when I
Bible.
can't forgive myself.
It's hollowed out with a heroin set inside of
Hello
it.
again, Arthur.
What's up?
Hey,
Ain't no judgments here.
when are you gonna get your act?
You heard him right here. He totally
Not
was.
now, please.
He was in it. I didn't want to interrupt him. He was going. I am going too. The beast has got him good. He be shooting up that shit. Bill's gay. And his real name is Marion. Oh yeah, man. That and what's the other one the Chinese people do? It ain't peyote. What the fuck is that shit called? Oh god damn it. I want to start with a P. What's the name of the one that the Chinese people brought over here and started smoking up? Fucks you up too. What's that shit called? Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Ah, I cannot think of what that shit is called right now. I blanked out. Please do, because mine is not accessing that Rolodex right now. Morning. I got a new disease. I saw it on TV. It's taking over me. The ADD is more than I can see. Opium, thank you. Opium. That shit is what it is. It'll get you. It's my new favorite outfit I got right here. Go back to normal. I figured out what Arthur's trench coat color is. It's blue. John's is that burnt, bright orange one. Arthur's is this dark blue one. Smoking heroin is opium? Serious? Huh. That shit is crazy. It's poppy seeds, of course. Yeah, everything is from this. It makes perfect sense, yeah. It's like crack is cocaine, basically. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what trips me out is when they talk about how to make cocaine and reverse engineering it is in my mind. I'm like, how would you even begin to get to those steps? Like, oh, I need these chemicals, and I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? Like, what were you doing? Like, how many people did you fucking just rail out of their brain before you figured out, like, how to actually get it done? Because I know, like, the people way back when in Bolivia, they have, like, it's legal there. Like, they have coca plant, and they use it for different things. Like, they found the way to kind of use it. Because there's, like, apparently over several hundred different coca plants, but I believe only two or maybe three contain the one that you need to make cocaine. So out of all that, yeah, they chew it exactly. And out of all those fucking strains, only those specific ones, and they look identical. Every single one. If you see these fucking things, like you would not be able to buy. Like, oh, that's the one right there. Like, and then you gotta harvest that shit. But watching them do all the bleach and then the other shit, and it's ugly and brown at first, and I'm like, how I never would have even come to this fucking realization that you gotta add all these weird chemicals to this fucking thing. I never would have done it. I would have been the first weed guy immediately off bat. I'd be like, hey, what's this crazy looking plant over here? Never. Just like all the other shit, that's in pill form. I don't even understand. I would have been in the forest licking toads and smoking weed. That would have been me. You ain't gonna get me with that other weird shit. Give me a nice little tree frog, fat blunt, and I'll be Best friend? I ain't starting no wars. I'm just trying to eat me some pig meat. I'll be the first man to invent bacon. I'll tell you that much too. They'll be like, yo, did you know the stomach on this thing creates some real good meat? And if you cut it into strips, you can enjoy it longer? Hell yes, hemp, everything. Strong as hell. My clothes would never rip. People come to my little village. I'm like, hey, come in, sit down. As soon as you just walk in, contact high, bam, in your face. As soon as you walk in, it just be a cloud that stops like 100 feet outside of the fucking village. But once you break that threshold, ooh, we got you. That's how we never get invaded. Everybody's faded. Hell yeah. My shamans, I'd be like, yo, we gonna grow like 2 fields of this just to burn all day. Like we gonna grow sections of it and just burn like 6 feet throughout a week and just have it in the air. We'll be extremely productive and very friendly. We'll be just inventing all day long. We may not come up with some shit to get it done, but we gonna know how to do it. Like, yo, if we just did this, this, and this, life would be easier. Then 2 weeks from then, boom, mood changer cloud. Ooh, I think that's another one too, though. Because, I mean, when you really look at a lot of this shit, there's always some process to it. Like, somehow, some way. Like, for instance, okay, get this. I read this yesterday. Uh, the guy the very first guy that, uh, discovered essentially like microorganisms. This is really cool history to me. I like when history does this kind of. I don't like it, but I enjoy to understand that people are people throughout history. Is I guess what I'm getting at. But to what he was getting at was the guy that very first invented, not really invented, but discovered microorganisms was some guy. I don't remember his name. I saw it yesterday, and I'm not in tune to what all that other shit is. But this guy, apparently, he sees them, and this is what happens. I'll give you the story version of what the facts that I read. Imagine you're this secretive guy that doesn't really. You're known in the community. Obviously, you're rich enough to get this shit together and build your own your microscopes and your special little things for yourself, mind you. You're very secretive. You do not share any of this shit with anybody, and anything in your previous life, people have always known you just to be like, not a recluse, but anything about information wise, like you don't really share it. So, and you're not very popular in that, right? So, when you are fucking around one day with your special little magnifying glasses that go really deep into things, you start to notice these little organisms, which you call little animals, and it freaks you out because you're like, holy shit, there's a whole nother world, like right beneath us and all around us, everywhere that there's something that's alive. So you go to your little whoever, friend, community, however you want to talk to people because you're weird, and you're like, hey, there are all these little animals that live all amongst us. They're really small, blah, 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 blah. Only you can see them from my special thing that does this. And you can't do it. And they're like, are you drunk? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what is going on here? And they basically don't believe him because his whole life he was this weird, kind of secretive guy that wouldn't share shit. So when he talked about it, they didn't want to believe him. So then finally, 100 years later, when people were using his notebook or something and were referencing things, they go, holy shit, this guy is actually the grandfather of fucking biology. But he didn't even know it. it threw me for a loop because I was like, how many times have you probably seen something or thought about something in a way and then just kind of dismissed it like whatever, it's not really that important because it doesn't pertain to my life. But maybe some scientist in the field somewhere is like, why can't I come up with the right theory? What the fuck is wrong? And he's waiting for you to come along and just go, oh, well, all you gotta do is bing, bang, boom, and then yada, 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 you're a scientist. Exactly, like time travel. I was thinking about uh, telekinesis and all these other weird, things that we're always focusing on because we're getting closer and closer to a very dystopian future. And I think robotics and cybernetics are going to be the real push for a lot of things just because in our own right, people are lazy. Like nobody wants to do anything. And I saw this truck driver actually in our warehouse the other day. This really fucking tripped me out, man. Check this shit out. So, the truck driver, I'm walking around and he sees me, and I don't know why he chose me, but he goes, hey, you, check this out. And I'm like, what's up? And he pulls out his phone and he shows me this recording that he took while he was in another store. There was a machine, excuse me, there was a robot cleaning the fucking floors of this place. That I'm not gonna lie, it looked like something out of Star Wars, but it was in one of our other stores in a different area in California where they're testing out things and like I think he said like maybe 5 to 6 stores have that robot. And I was like, they're taking and I looked at the guy that's doing it for us, like pushing the thing and guiding it around and catching all the little edges. He does an amazing job. Like he's always done an amazing job. And then I saw this thing and I was like, they're trying to take that man's job right there. That's him. Without him. And he goes, exactly. I was like, fuck, that is dirty. He goes, they also have the idea of driverless trucks that just deliver cargo across the city and da 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 da. I was like, you know who's really pushing all this shit is Amazon, because in one of their warehouses up in Colorado, it's almost unmanned. Like the whole fucking thing is just automated. Robots talking to robots. But unless they have a purpose, it's like, is it really scary, or is it just we're using them for the wrong things, and that's what freaks us out? 150K. Now watch. 10 years from now, it's gonna be $5,000, maybe, maybe. It'll probably be even way less than that. 5 years. Every single year, we make an extreme leap in technology. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like we make these humongous leaps in an amount of a year. So if you add 5 years to that shit, uh, because I remember Google Glass was supposed to be like a huge thing, but people weren't exactly ready for their information to get fucking raped like that. So they kind of scrapped the idea. But they did integrate augmented VR, and a lot of places are throwing this around where there's a circus out in Germany that refuses to use live animals. So they have holographic animals that have personalities and do all this crazy shit. And the show is amazing because guess what? You can make them do whatever the fuck you want. They're not real. So they're doing it the right way. Like they have a circus that's full of fake animals, but you want to see them because they do shit animals can't do. It is pretty cool, right? Like, and they're beautiful. And it costs them nothing. You have to pay the electricity bill. Like, that's what you do. Pay the electricity bill and your programmer. Those are the only two things. That's your upkeep right there. Yeah, I have a flying tiger, motherfucker. Like, what you got? Barnum and Bailey. You got a trapeze artist with diarrhea. Fuck you. That's what you got. I would not do that shit. Yeah. Exactly. Like Dumbo, shit, I can make all the elephants fly. You want a flying gator? Shit, I get you a 30-foot mouse if you want one. I got all the animals, all the sizes, all the colors. What you want? What you want to see? You want to see a dinosaur? I got that too. I'll show you a velociraptor playing with a sheep. Yo, exactly. Make the whole room a fucking sky. We'll have it. We'll have the circus in the sky. That's what it'll be. Like, here we go. Turn the fans on. Everybody blow some smoke. Here we go. Boom. We're in the sky, bitch. In some clouds. Look out for that 747. Here comes a Boeing. Oh shit, it's JetBlue. Hey, don't tell me about the fucking circus. I'll make the motherfucking circus. You can't tell me shit. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds. Oh, I see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom, and then boom. Is that how you do it? That is not how you do it. How do you do it? I don't care. Whew.
Hello, lady.
Okay.
I was watching this.
Suppose I should get
I went
moving.
back to this channel I got on YouTube called Infographics. I got a lot of fun stuff. I watched 2 videos so far, and I gotta watch a few more where they go. It's called You Versus, and I've never seen these movies, the Hellraisers, but I've always been interested. I don't know why. I don't even like horror, but I kind of feel like it's not a jump scare kind of horror movie, and it would be my kind of horror style.
Okay,
But
fella.
all I understand is that people pick up a puzzle box, and then Pinhead comes out and fucks you up. Infographics is an amazing fucking channel because they give you a good fucking backstory on who they are, and then oh, you saw that shit?
Yeah.
See, I've never fucking seen it,
How
and
you
I've always
doing,
been
boy?
interested. And when they told me who he is and all that shit, I was like, damn, that's a pretty deep story. No wonder people like this so much. And then they did Hellboy, and I didn't know that he was that awesome either. Like, I liked the first movie with Ron Perlman, but I might see the second one now. I don't know if I'll pay for it. I'll probably wait and then rent it, but you know, yeah, Cenobites. You spelled it different, but that's I know what you're saying because that's how I would have spelled it. Hellboy, the first one is actually good, and the second one. Honestly, watch them back to back, and you'll love it. Won't even lie, you would really like it. Watch the
There,
first one and then watch Hellboy 2. I think Hellboy 2 is actually
okay,
on
boy.
Netflix. But they're good movies. The first one is really good, and then the second one is just
Boy.
better. Like,
Yeah.
that's just the way it is. It's a really good series. This third one is, I don't think it's a continuation. I think it's a reimagining of what's going on, but it's still supposed to be very good. And I like the guy that's playing Hellboy, that actor. I think
That's
he's really
my
cool.
boy.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
Take
You all
a.
right there,
I don't
boy?
think you have to watch them back to back, but it'd be really cool if you did, just to feel it the way that they came out, you know, because uh, the first one was the way it was. Nobody expected that movie to even become a movie, and then the second one
Easy.
came out, and
Whoa.
people were like, "Shit, you guys made it even better." I just remember the first one. I was like, "This movie is weird, and I love it." Like, it is really weird. And I never read his comic. I don't know shit about him. I've never read it.
Let's
Even
go,
after
boy.
the movie, and I liked him and all that shit, I never, ever
Yep.
even read one of his comics. That's a perfect time to watch it, yeah. Because it's all demonic and shit. But it's not scary, you know? Like, it's tongue-in-cheek, but it's good stuff.
There, boy.
It's goofy, like, beat-your-ass action style. He's always smoking cigars. Hellboy's cool. Oil in hell, yeah, there you go. Dude, autocorrect has been fucking me over lately, real bad. You would imagine, like, at some point, it would just adapt to the way you type things. But no. And I hate to say this, but my, my other phone, my Android that I
Yep.
used to have, the autocorrect on that one was amazing. It was amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And then it had swipe to text as a straight feature, and it was very accurate, so you never had to pick your finger up. You just had to, like, you put your finger on the first letter that you want, and then you just drag it to the other ones, and then just kind of like make a weird fucking creation of a line segment. Just bing, bang, bing, 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 like you're ping ponging off of shit, and then you pick your finger up, you do another one, and then you do another. It was a really fast way to type. I loved it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Apple's autocorrect. You have to physically tell it, like, no, this is a word and I am saying it. But my Android, when I had that one, man, texting was a breeze. And I had so much illegal music on that fucking thing. Oh, man. That phone was loaded with illegal music, and it never crashed with fucking bugs or nothing. Where am I? Exactly. Like, if I don't want to say going, and I want to say going, it's like, the Cohen brothers, it's like, no, not Cohen, fucking Goine, or G-O, see, I'm fucked up, Goin, bitch. What's up, bro? Building the fence, huh? Yep.
Mister?
Why do you happen to be on this property right now, huh?
Oh, you don't understand, I'm the
You done
protagonist?
wore out your welcome.
Alright, here we go.
Think you're tough, do you?
Yeah.
See what I
I'm
mean?
gonna stain this land with your blood.
I'm not killing people no more.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's where you are now. Calm down. I'm all about some Bob Marley shit. And then I'm gonna talk
You'll
shit.
be alright.
Doggone it! Someone help!
This is my favorite part. When Arthur says something and then they respond.
Come on now, boy.
Like, you'll be alright. Yesterday I did it to somebody. He goes, oh man, he said something like, enjoy your thoughts, or like, just think, like, get into your thoughts, or something like that. Like, telling him, like, don't think about the bad situation, like, just think about something else.
Yeah. There, boy.
Right, like, that's about it. You better roll into some shade or something. Oh, and I realized how to make him sing. You just have to ride slow. He has this one, this song, where he's talking about, it's not his song, obviously, but he's talking about, he's a guy where there's a beautiful woman behind the door, and he goes to the door, looks through the keyhole, and starts describing what he sees. He always ends it right there, though. He never sings all of the song. It's very human. It's like I'm gonna sing the good parts and the way that I remember it. I gotta do this with John when I get back to that save. It's probably gonna be a while when I go back to John. Gotta love John, but
There, boy.
they did a good job with Arthur. Right? The
Easy.
keyhole in the door. I busted in the pants. Now I ain't got no more. Alright now.
Partner?
What's up?
Hey, mister.
Please on over. Hey man, this wedding cake. It's good shoes. They didn't have the one that I went for.
Yeah.
But either way, I was mistaken nonetheless. I had the names crossed. So either way, I was going to end up with what I had, regardless if I knew what I was talking about or not. Or the one that I wanted was not available. So the one that I requested is the one
You're
that I
okay,
received,
boy.
which was also top-notch quality. The disappointment was never something I took home with me. Hey, look at you. Oh. Here, I'm gonna do my new trick. Watch
Hey,
this.
boy.
It's my new hunting trick.
Yep. Come here. That's it.
Don't you growl at me. Come on now.
That's it.
It's a feat of strength. Then we just pick him up. Bring it back, 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 bring it back. Run up in that pussy like a crash dummy.
Jason will be happy, boy.
Go and bend it over, bust that ass for me. Go and touch
Yeah.
your toes. Bring that ass up.
Good boy.
Do a split on the dick. Hike that ass up. Bring it back, 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 bring it back. Hey ladies, you know you bad. Don't need no man, don't see no chance. I'ma do my dance. Hey, what it up now? Hey, hey, what's up now? Hey, hey, what's up now? Hey, hey, what's up now? Do you dance? Go, 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 dance, 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 get it up now. Hey, I'm a big old horse now. Hey, go dance what it did now. Hey, and then you bring it back to camp now. Yeah, look at all the ducks. Cause I
Okay
don't
there,
give a fuck.
You good.
It is a fantastic day, and I love that you're here.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Identify yourself. Arthur. Well, look who it is.
Into the pot. It's a big deer. How does the cap have more money than I do? Oh shit. Right on. That's a great idea.
Mr. Morgan.
Miss Grimshaw.
Okay, then. Thank you, Arthur.
There he goes again.
You all right, old man?
Sure.
Good.
How are you?
You know, we've been riding a long time together, haven't we?
Sure.
Roll on myself. Where'd my shit go? Wait a minute. Alright. Which one was it? This one. Make up your own ridiculous song, 'cause you don't know what they're saying. Crack the skulls above the listen. You put them in the bed, and then you go and roll up and put it on the show because it's time to go and let the run make in the freestyle of your talking. Rock, rock. There he is.
When I first met you, I used to think you were all stuck up.
I know. You told me a fair few times.
I wanted you to hear this one.
I did? Well, I'm sorry.
No, you ain't. I don't blame you. I used to think you was one sorry excuse for a man.
Well, you've changed your mind since then, right?
Absolutely, Bill. We all have. Ain't that so, Arthur?
Sure.
What is it you called him? Sheep in wolf's clothing.
That's it.
Is that right? Well, thanks. Thank you.
Mention it.
It's too good. It is way too good. Whoa, where'd he go? I just looked up and he's gone. Oh, there you are. Left your book. Writing. Is it porno? It better be porno. If it's not, I'm gonna be very disappointed. If you're not a dirty old man, what's the point? I am putting the finishing touches on this thing, and then we're gonna head back out. Complete more challenges for the time we have to the store. It better be. Better be some erotic fan fiction. The hunter broke into the cabin, seeking shelter from the 32-degree weather. Negative 32 degrees, that is. His body was shivering, shrunken, shriveled as a man. He was a shell of who he used to be. The cold had brought him into his bare bones. In the corner of the room, he saw a light flicker. "Who's there?" he called out. A small voice cried, "Please, I'm only trying to be warm." He looked up and said, "I am as well. Please understand I come in peace." The light became brighter as it came closer to his face. A young girl. And then they fuck. That's the whole way of porno. It goes like that, see? That's how it goes. Just like that. I've seen it a million times. See? Look. Porno music, 1910 style. Bang chicka bang 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 nigga work it down bang 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 work it dang dang bang bang. Hunter and the girl got in the cabin, fucked a long time, and they had no kids because he pulled out just in time before they had to have some old fun. And he rolled her and did a gun sign with his fingers, and he did it once again, and then they were done and kept on fucking, and he said, "I gotta get trucking," hit the dough and then he bucking, went on to his horse and trucked along, hit that dust trail. That's porno music from 1910, see? Who the hell is dying over here? Is that him again? See? I'm telling you, man. That dude has tuberculosis. Do not sip from any of his cups. Although, you know what? I actually did some research. I learned about that disease. Turns out, you can be around this motherfucker who has full-blown tuberculosis and never catch it. You can drink from his cup and everything, have him cough in your face, you won't catch it. Because if you have a strong immune system, apparently that actually will not allow you to catch it. It doesn't mean that you are not able to catch it, it just means you're not susceptible, I can't even say it, susceptible to catching the fucking disease. That's why all these other people that are around him as well, sharing all the things that he shares, don't catch it, and why one or more people may actually contract it. You just have to have a weaker immune system. Exactly. You either get it or you don't. It's like I've been around people with colds. I've touched and shook their hand. Just last week, I was shaking this guy's hand. He was like, "Oh, dude, I didn't want to shake your hand, but, I have a cold." I was like, "Ah, it's all good. Whatever." I just washed my hands afterward and kept on pushing. I'm sure I've been around people who had flus, all that shit. Hey, wait a minute.
Poker, anyone?
Me,
Sure.
I would
Sounds good.
love to play some poker right now. Got a blunt.
Been looking forward to this all week, to be honest.
Oh, week.
Used to
I
spend long
love this
nights
group.
playing this game.
This is my favorite group to play poker with. They always sit in the same chairs. This is my favorite group. Let's see. Then they always do this. Nobody holds their cards in their hand because they don't want nobody else to cheat. But I'm over here so I can look.
You thinking or sleeping?
I fucked the pig and didn't get the heebie-jeebies. So, all your life, never knew. How do you contract the heebie-jeebies? Well, you put your dick in the pig and...
Mind the time, man.
Okay.
Oh my
Can't
god.
win 'em all, I suppose.
God damn, that is
Weak as a
funny.
church mouse. Check.
Oh shit. And I didn't get the heebie-jeebies.
Here's some crumbs.
Learning how to play.
I'll raise.
It's like, you mean like a literal pig? No, a fat girl. Jack 6, I ain't in this one. I'm out. Y'all go ahead, play your little game.
Man, gotta play it safe.
A fat ass white girl.
Allowance from your mama?
That's why you gotta do the, are you thick with a
Here's some
CK or two C's?
Come on.
Because I want
Should you
them
even be
two
playing?
C's.
What do we have here?
Ha! Not bad, huh?
Damn embarrassing to lose to that.
Thick with two C's is
Not bad, I
like
guess.
a good ratio. You got a nice little thing going on. Like it gets nice up top, smallish in the middle, and then wide at the bottom. But a CK, no, no. That bitch might have like 100 pounds in the front, and 300 in the back. You're gonna have to ride her like a seesaw.
This game might be too big for you.
Oh, we in this. I got this. Let's do it.
Check.
John is the only one with $1 in his hand. I got a pair of twos. And nothing else.
Man, gotta play it safe.
But I got an ace, so no matter what, I got the best. Unless Uncle has a 2, which will give him 3 twos, which will make me lose.
Mighty big cojones on you.
Oh, come on now. Give me this hand. 2 of a cup. Come on now. 2 pair? And I got an ace? Let's bet 50 cents on that ass. What you got, Uncle?
There you go. Hey, now, just take it easy, fella.
All right. All right, then.
Come on now. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. If he has a 5, I don't give a fuck. Invest some more money. I'm bet 21 cents. That's you right there.
Just a little.
What you got?
Hell.
Ha ha!
Hey!
Gotcha, bitch.
Yes!
Give me all that money. I know what I'm doing. Too rich for that ass. Thank you. See, look. I broke him down. He only got 21 cents. You don't even want to play no more. Oh, this hand is weird. Here's your penny.
Here. That's it for now.
What's that? Allowance from your mama?
The fuck? He must have a pair. What do I have? King 4. You want a nickel? Here's your nickel.
Okay.
This is my last hand. Oh shit. If I get a 10, oh Lord in heaven. Let's bet 10 cents on it.
That's what I got.
All right, then.
Damn, what do you have in your hand?
There.
I'll put more. What's up?
Okay.
Shit. Oh, it's over. It's over. John, you done fucked up now. I'm going all in.
I better go all in.
Look at you. Feeling big, huh?
All right. Here.
What'd you think, boys?
Shit.
What the
Might
fuck?
want to deal out this
Damn
hand,
it.
friend. Ha, yeah!
Wait.
You gotta be bullshit.
Oh ho! Yes.
Forgive me.
You son of a bitch. I thought I had it straight.
Hi.
But this son of a bitch. You know what? You better pay your child support, you son of a bitch. Scarface some motherfucker. You know he's yours.
Hey, y'all.
Abigail been looking for you. I'm gonna tell her where you are. Cheating ass motherfucker. You know Jack is your son. Got me mad. I gotta go hunting. Motherfucker got me ready to kill something.
Hello, Arthur.
What's up, Marion? Just like LL Cool J. Your name ain't no motherfucking strong shit. Your name is Marion. Marion Williamson.
What?
Hello.
Kieran?
What's up? Give me shit. Let's do this one.
Easy, boy.
Yep.
Damn, that's a lot of clouds up there.
You okay, boy?
You're a good boy.
Telling people's government names and shit. Oh, I got a joke for you. Tell me if you heard this before. There's a hunter, and he goes out into the wilderness,
That's my
goes with his
boy.
rifle, and he sees a bear. He lines up his shot, and he misses. Have you heard this joke before?
Yeah. You all right there, boy?
Yeah.
Alright,
How you doing, boy?
so the hunter, he gets up, he goes hunting, he sees a bear and he misses. Bear realizes, comes charging down on him, mounts him, and rapes him. Takes off. The hunter defeated goes home, waits about a year, vows revenge, goes back, sees a bear, same bear, takes a shot, misses. Bear sees him, goes back, rapes him again, takes off. Hunter goes home defeated again. Third
Yeah.
time's the charm, right? Goes out. Year later, bigger gun.
Yeah.
Recoil makes him miss again. The bear charges down on him, mounts him, gets in his ear and goes, You don't come out here for the hunting, really, do you? You
There,
just
boy.
like this bear, Dick. You are the worst hunter I have ever encountered. And you
Easy,
keep
boy.
coming for me. Hmm. Hmm. Miss, miss, miss.
You're a good boy.
I forget where I heard that joke.
Yeah. Okay there, boy?
Here's one I heard on a cruise. Two guys go to hell. The demon sees him and he
Head
goes, "Hey, I want to
sailboats
make your
on the
life a little
road.
easier while you're down here. I'll grant you each one wish. Just one. Make it good." First guy goes, "I want none that I can fuck as much as I want down here just to make my life easier." He goes, "Done." Boom. None shows up. He takes her. And then
Yeah.
that's the end of it. He goes to the next guy and he says, "Hey, what do you want?" He goes, "I want a never-ending keg of beer that I can drink so I can just get fucking faded while I have to deal with all this shit out here." He goes, "Boom, done." Takes off. A couple minutes goes by. Guy with the keg comes back. He goes, "Hey man, what the fuck? The keg that you gave me
Slow it up.
is all fucked up and it has a hole in it." Oh shit, it froze up on you? Hold up. Let me know when you can hear me and I'll give you the thing again.
Yeah. There, boy. Good boy.
I wonder why I did that. I know earlier it said it was
You
all
okay,
goofy
boy?
or whatever. I hope that shit sorted itself
Yeah.
out. How's things now?